5 years of working really hard to build my practice, I unfolded and started all over at USC, working on my doctorate when my daughter was only 1 year old. And that, to me, was the hardest part. I didn't know why, at that stage, I would start all over in a doctoral program, and along the way, I had another child, so there was 2. I prayed, if God was willing to put me on this path at USC, then he must somehow magically open the door for a perfect nanny. I really thought he was gonna send me Mary Poppins.
How'd that go?
Never came. And it wasn't until the whole 9-year of that journey and finishing my degree, I came to realize every day though I prayed for nanny, deep in my unconscious, I was saying, I was raised by my grandmother because my mother had to work. And if I'm gonna screw up my child, it will be me. So unconsciously, I wanted to raise my kids and do my degree, and I didn't know how that was gonna happen. So every day I went back and forth like this, is it gonna be me? Is it gonna be my children? Is it gonna be me? Is it gonna be my children? And it was literally the cultural dialogue of, when I went to my own individual therapy, they were saying, it's your choice. You should really do whatever will be self-actualizing, and you should make that choice for yourself. But that the very question of saying that I had that choice is not to understand what it means to be collectivist. I felt very bound by my duty and honor was more important than just about me. What do I want? And there was no way to answer that question, is it going to be me or is it going to be us? And I was stuck. I mean, literally, I waited 4 years for my second child to be old enough to go to preschool before I went back to finish my degree. I literally sat in the nest, waiting for God's answer, what to do about that. And so for me, my experience of God and integration was very much embodied in my life. And the answer came, I think, one day when I realized that my children needed to stay attached to me in order to survive, and the same way that I needed to stay attached to God for my own survival. So rather than individuating and becoming increasingly more independent, I realized spiritual maturity was growing into deeper dependence on Him, which was counterintuitive to everything I learned in psychology, at least up to that point, because I thought everything was moving toward individuation and He was working me deeper into attachment.